I am Rachael Priscilla, born and raised in Kibera. I'm a member of the Kibera Social Justice Center and also the partnership lead at Slum Peace and Empowerment Center, that is PEC. My role in the community is fighting for women and girls to get justice, and also peace ambassador, preaching peace every day and making sure that each and every person live a conflict-free society. Okay, I'm a partnership lead at Slum Peace and Empowerment Center. So Slum Peace and Empowerment Center is a youth-led organization formed in 2017 after the elections. We realized that there was a lot of violence, especially when elections were done. So we came up with a group known as the Undugu Family, and our main aim was to create peace, to preach peace. But after 2018, we realized that even if we were creating peace, we still need a community where youths are empowered. We need a community where youth knows their rights, a community where youths cannot be violated, and not only youths, women and girls too. So we changed our organizational name from Undugu Family to Slum Peace and Empowerment Center, whereby we have a mission of creating a conflict-free society with no violence, and we are sure we'll achieve that. And our organization has 4 main pillars. We have a pillar of gender-based violence and SRHR, whereby we create awareness, we do social media campaigns on issues to do with GBV, and we also have a gender desk here in our office. So this is our gender desk where we solve issues, we get reports from the community, and we help survivors get justice. And we also have a pillar on civic education and social accountability, whereby we do civic education at the community level, and also do a social accountability that is in terms of looking at the budget, what stalled projects do we have, what can be done. We write memos, we attend public participations, and we air out our views at the ward admin, at the Nairobi County government, and so on. We also have a pillar on climate justice, whereby we have we make plastics like this. These are examples of what we make using the wastes, and we also identify spaces that have been abandoned or spaces that have been for the longest time ignored, and we turn those spaces into green spaces by developing climate smart agriculture. And we also have a pillar on peace, whereby we do campaigns on peace. We also create community awareness on peace, being that at this time we have the technology facilitated gender-based violence in rise. So we try to educate the community on how they can report such issues, because we believe when you are violated or abused online, it also affects your mental well-being. So we cannot have a peaceful society or community when your mind is not stable. Yeah, that's what we do. I've been born and raised in Kibera. I've personally faced a lot of conflict. I've seen a lot of conflict. I can say I'm a survivor. I'm a witness because I also witnessed the 2007 election violence. I was 8 years at that time, and whatever I saw was really bad, and I will not wish to go back to that time, because I also lost some of my neighbors in the post-election violence. And I will say that in my community, there is a lot of conflict that I witness every day, and it's really frustrating, being that people will always argue about something that it's not even making sense. But I just understand it from my level of view, being that some do not have information about what conflict can cause. It always starts with a small thing, but it escalates to much more bigger things. I've witnessed a religious conflict. There's a time here in my community, there was some conflict between the Muslim region and the Christian religion, but now through some mediation, through some talks, all that was solved. There was also the tribal conflict here in Kibera, whereby now the Luos and the Nubians were fighting because two people argued, and it was really bad because it involved lives, whereby more lives were lost. But thankful to God that all that was also solved. And also, I've also witnessed in our day-to-day activities women arguing because of threads. I'll call them threads or strings, and it really brings so much hatred in our community, whereby we as an organization, that is PEC, we try as much as possible to make the community be in a good rapport, to live freely without conflict. And through that, we have a program whereby we now involve the police and the community to have free talks, to share their experiences. If the community have issues whereby they feel the police did not act well on them, they get the opportunity now to have a one-on-one talk on how their cases are being handled, or now the reporting is being handled from the chief level or from the children's office now to court. And that has really helped a lot in calming down conflicts, in solving issues, even issues that are not to be solved at the kangaroo courts. They always give their way into the court, and it has really helped us a lot. So I've mentioned some of the things we have done, like now having the talks with the police and the community on creating the peaceful dialogue. We've also engaged in peaceful campaigns, whereby we do awareness on those International Day. And we also have social media campaigns whereby we create messages, we post them on social media using hashtag on peace. We also had a training on the digital stewards training. It's a training offered by the Search for Common Grounds, whereby we are taught about the tech facilitated GBV, and we are taught about how to make sure that your community, all of them, are on the same ground. Whereby if I feel that I've been affected in a way that I can cause conflict, then I have to find a solution, or I have to find someone whom I can talk to, and I will get help. The same way whereby we have survivors who are at risk maybe on disclosing the information, and maybe helping them to get justice will also be of risk to us. So most times what we do is referring these cases to the FDRJC Center. They also link the survivors to many more spaces, and they also rescue survivors, whereby it creates a society whereby nobody will feel intimidated, because there is a space where they feel they are accepted and they can get justice. Okay, what motivates me to continue being a peace ambassador, being a GBV ambassador, is that I've witnessed all that conflict. I've witnessed GBV. I've seen my cousins being butchered. That's femicide. So what motivates me is that I do not wish, or I do not want to see any woman, any younger, any father or brother of mine being abused or violated, and yet I have the information. I can say that most girls or most women do not have enough information that they should have. So even if we face challenges, we still need to keep moving. We still need to work hard so that we create whatever we want. We make sure that our vision is seen, and we have some impact that we've left to whomever we work with. Yeah. Okay, I would like to tell my fellow women, my fellow girls, my brothers and sisters, that peace starts with you. Peace, it's not all about the police. It's not all about that women are abused. Peace is all about us. It's our responsibility to ensure that the community is peaceful, you have a peaceful mind, your daughter is safe, your son is safe, and your family is safe. Not only your family, but the whole community. So peace is our responsibility. If I met the policymakers, what I will tell them is that when you talk about peace, they are nowhere to be seen. When you talk about peace, it's only us, the CBOs, the NGOs, and other entities, now without the policymakers. So whenever they are implementing those policies without us, it means it will only work for them, but not for us.